Yes.
Did you fall from heaven? You're fucking ugly.
Juicy.
Juicy. You're like a guy with green eyes and a big chest. Who is the heart and soul of the boys' night out? The amount of bullshit he comes up with.
You 10 out of 10, baby, because you fell from Tennessee or something.
Got it.
Hello and welcome back to Medication Nation. As always, my name is Tomorrow's Medic. I'm a 4th year medic at Imperial College, London. And boy, do I have a banger of a video for you guys. We're going to be doing a juicy Q&A. And it's the big 2K, big celebration for the big man. And make sure you like, subscribe to all our channels, all our videos, like everything. And guess what, guys? We've made 2 parts to this. One on my channel and one on Devify's channel. So make sure you check both of them out. It's going to be well worth your time. Without further ado, cue that intro and let's go.
If you didn't get into medicine, what would you do?
Me personally, what I would do is I would have probably taken a gap year. Try to really work out the reasons why I didn't get in and address those within my gap year, take time to reflect and also get some more work experience done, you know, be it more time in the care home, which I really loved, or just going abroad, maybe traveling a bit and seeing how different healthcare systems work. So that's what I would have done.
For me, I would have taken my 5th choice because in the UK you have sort of 4 choices, which are medicine, and then your 5th has to be like a backup, and usually people put biomed. But a lot of people just put it for the sake of it and don't actually think they're going to do it.
And the thing is, I couldn't even use the 5th choice if I wanted to. I really messed it up because I remember I went on UCAS website and it said Exeter with a year abroad, and I'm thinking, yes, straight in my basket. We banged that in 5th choice, but I didn't realise is the year abroad was not on some nice Brazilian beach. Actually, it was in the Amazon rainforest collecting seeds.
You're not into that?
And it's not really my kind of travel vibe, you know. I'm more of a beach person, so we couldn't really do that. And plus, they gave me 2 A stars and an 8 when the average offer was like ABB, so yeah, it just wasn't gonna happen. Okay, so here's a juicy question, and that is, what is the Galdem like at Imperial College, London? Well,
1 hour later.
I guess the best way to answer this is the Galdem, which is London for girls, just translating there. So, you know, we have a wide and diverse population at Imperial, and, you know, it's really, really great. You get to, you know, interact with all types of people from all walks of life. So that's a big, big advantage. And, you know, one of the main reasons I love studying at ICL is the diversity and the variety of students that we have to offer.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like, people always... I covered this in my Imperial Myths video, but like, people always say that there's no girls at Imperial, and yes, the gender ratio is a bit biased towards the male side, but that's not to say that there aren't any girls at all. Like, medicine is 50-50, and there's like biological sciences which are like predominantly female.
Like 60-40.
Yeah, exactly. But then obviously there are some courses which are like computing, which is like 5-1, or like no girls. But like, check the website for more details really.
I wouldn't choose a university based on the Galdem ratio. I would actually choose it on whether the course is good for you and whether you enjoy it, and the Galdem will take care of itself.
It's a technical terminology there. Galdem.
Another question that we have here is, what do you do to relax and unwind after a hard day at med school? Now, me personally, I love to start clanging and banging in the gym.
Clanging and banging and clanging and banging.
Lifting that iron, pumping that iron, because what I find is that when I work hard, when I strain my brain all day, I need to release myself physically. You know,
Oh, no.
I came out wrong, but essentially what I'm saying is I need to expend physical energy, and the gym is a great way to do that. So I tend to actually do my gym sessions towards the evening after a hard day's work to really, you know, make sure I'm actually tired physically before I can go to bed, get that great night's sleep, and then attack the day the next day.
I tend to just want to chill, to be honest. Obviously, when you're cramming down, you're getting all this knowledge. I just want to sit down, go on YouTube, watch some of my favourite creators. This creator here, I watch him all the time. Who is the heart and soul of the boys' night out?
juicy now. It's getting juicy. It's getting juicy. What are you gonna say? I was hyping you up. It's getting juicy now.
Juicy. So for me, I would 100% say this man here is definitely the heart and soul of the boys now. The amount of bullshit he comes up with on a night out is just funny. That's all I can say. Just makes up so much random crap. Well, by the time you told people you speak Arabic, French, German, what else was there? Hindi,
Spanish,
Punjabi,
Latin. The list goes on. We're multilingual up in here. All you need to know is a few phrases from each. For instance, Habibi, Ana Awila Akhla.
حبيبتي please أنا أكيد أنت وأنا أحلى.
Basically what he does is he just says the same thing in English but then puts on a
Say you're putting a culturally
diverse
puts on a culturally understood dialect.
Basically what he does is he puts on a culturally what is it, culturally
Understood dialect.
dialect.
The heart and soul of the boys' night out. It's gonna have to be tough one. I'm gonna have to go with my boy Ronak.
Oh,
if you're watching. I just love this guy. He gets so gassed, and it's always a sick night with this man. So 100%.
We'll link his IG in the description down below. Ladies, if you're watching, you know where to go. Who's better at the EMW pose? Basically, EMW is called East Meets West, and it's one of like the biggest societies, biggest events of the Imperial Indian Society. Big thing, and we took part this year. We'll probably put a photo on screen now. Yeah, so from there you can see that my pose was a little bit of punch in action. Probably broke a few bones that day.
And I went for the more peaceful, shades off, and whipped the jacket back. So in the comments, you guys decide who did it better.
Who did better? How do you go about managing time with personal life and YouTube? Tell us your time management schedule. Obviously, we're quite busy YouTubers. We crack out like a ton of videos, so it's very difficult. What about you? What do you do?
So me, for the work-life balance aspect, that's key, especially even with a career like medicine. You have to have a strong work-life balance. So it's something that I've sort of learned how to develop over the past few years. And what I tend to do is, try and prioritize, make sure I have a plan before I start the day, so that I can get stuff done and get stuff done efficiently, so I can have time to relax and enjoy, because those times are just as important as the times you're grinding and working hard.
Who's got more gains?
Right.
Nah, it's not really fair because of Rona. Like for the past 4 months, I haven't gone gym.
Yeah, me neither.
My gains have gone. The curve has flattened. Let's just say.
For me, I don't want to say myself, but that's one of the things I do pride myself is on healthy lifestyle, healthy living, fitness. So I'm gonna have to back myself here, and yeah.
Should we have a little comparison?
2 seconds later.
Do I look tiny compared to you, or is it?
I'm pretty small.
Yeah, mate. we'll just take back what Chris said then. Okay, what's your favorite pickup line? I don't believe in pickup lines. For me, I just say approach the girl and like just use like a simple conversation starter, because if you start talking about something, the person's gonna forget why the conversation started. What they realize is that there's a conversation going and you have things in like common. So that's more important rather than having that initial pickup line, because most likely it's gonna be cringy. They're gonna have heard it before, and it's gonna be shit really. So
that's the thing, and your first impressions matter. So you don't want to be saying this cringy pickup line, because that's the first impression of the girl or guy. So you want to be making sure that you're a bit original, because originality is really what secures the bag with respect to the girl or the guy. So you want to show your personality and you want to be original, you want to stand out. So hence why I think pickup lines are old-fashioned, the old 10 out of 10 baby because you fell from Tennessee or something. It doesn't really work these days.
Did you fall from heaven? Although if you are going to use the pickup line, 100%, the go-to should be that you like a guy with green eyes and a big chest. And don't...
I don't know who said that, but genius. Next question we've got now is best tutor you've had. Now, I'm gonna have to shout out my boys here, Rishi G and Kamal. These guys have done a great job, and also Hatet. You know, I really do appreciate all the work that you guys put in. So basically, here at Imperial, what we have, or a great thing about it, is that older students are really keen to help the younger students when it comes to preparing for their exams and assessments. So there's something in third year that we have called the OSCE, and you know, every Wednesday we had, without fail, like a 2-3 hour session, me, Dev, and a few of the boys, with Rishi and Kamal and Hatet, if we were lucky, to give us, you know, some advice on how to really improve our clinical skills. And you know, I really do appreciate that. So shout out and love to them.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. You stole the words right out of my mouth, honestly. How much can you bicep curl?
Well, on a serious note, when it comes to the training, I'm not a big fan of the 1 rep maxes. I'm all about hypertrophy training, you know, sets and reps. But if I was to take a guess, because I've never done it, I would say maybe like 60 kgs.
Yeah. And for me, I'm gonna let you guys guess in the description what my 1 rep max is. My arm. So let me know in the comments down below what you think, and let's see who gets it closest. Who are your inspiration channels?
There's a lot of inspiration out there, but you know, I like to be self-motivated. Obviously, the big players out there right now are people like Ali Abdal and Karma Medic.
Bro, my name isn't Ali.
Thank you very much for tuning in to another banger of a video. We've had an absolute juicy one today. There we go. So make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you check out Devify's channel for part 2, and subscribe. You will not regret it. Thank you very much. Education Nation over and out. Make sure you like and subscribe to Tomorrow's Medic. Cheers.